Welcome to this week's Swarf and Chips. On today's show, we watch Colin in action, challenging the audience to a cycle time challenge. Eventually. There's a special offer from XYZ that you can't afford to miss. Joe talks to the new sales director of TDT Machine Tools. Some really big ambitions there. Gio's been all the way over in Cheltenham this week, chatting to and looking around the machine shop of one of our biggest Swarf and Chips fans. We've got Apprentice of the Week coming up, and that's sponsored by Hi4. And last, but by no means least, Gio checks out a superb aerospace application. Don't forget, throughout the show, like, comment and subscribe. There's loads of opportunities for you to be involved. So let's kick us off. Let's see what Gio was doing over in Cheltenham.
Today I'm at Katron Engineering in Cheltenham, and I've come to meet with Den and Adrian. Den, you're the second generation of Katron Engineering.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good, yeah.
And now, at Katron Engineering, it was founded in 1942 from your father, I believe.
Correct, yeah, and named after my mother as well, because my father was Ron and my mother was Kate, so Kate Ron.
Ah, so that's where it comes from. Adrian, third generation.
I am indeed, Gio. Very proud to be third generation of Katron Engineering, yes.
Can I have a look and see what you do?
Absolutely, please come.
So I notice you've I've got a lot of Mazaks here. Now, you've got a Mazak cell here, lathes, and coming around here, you've got even more Mazak lathes. I've got one component here. How did you make this, Adrian?
This is done in one operation. It's done from main chuck to sub-spindle with a bit of milling involved. So it's all done in about 4.5 seconds.
Brilliant. So I mean, I'm sure that that's evolved significantly over the years. And over here in the far corner, I see the MSY. Now this has got sub-spindle and Y-axis. How does that improve the processes?
It's revolutionised us really for some of the parts we make, some of the more difficult parts. Absolutely brilliant machine. I can't fault it.
And you can also do milling on that machine with the live tooling.
Yeah, we do. We do a lot of that too.
Talking about milling, let's go and find a milling machine. Six-sided work here?
Yeah, six-sided. It's all done from a solid lump of aluminium, and basically we block it up, and then we start producing all the balls and holes in it.
So now let's go and have a look at your latest investment. Now you've invested heavily over the years with Mazak then. You know, how have you found the service and support from Mazak?
Absolutely excellent. Mazak's been wonderful to us, and I've got to say, well, I bought nearly 30 machines, well, I bought 30 machines over the time. Since 1981, since the first one I bought, and we've never had an argument with them. They've always been excellent. Yeah.
Now, am I right in thinking you actually purchased the first ever Mazak in the UK?
Yeah, we bought the very first one. The second one, well, there was two machines came into the country. One went to Warwick University, and I had the other one.
Right. I mean, that's a story in itself, really.
It is really, because I rang up Japan to ask them if they had one after seeing it in Machinery magazine, and they said we haven't got any in the country. There's only two on the high seas, and I said, well, one's going to Warwick University and the other one's going to a showroom. I said, well, I want that one going to the showroom, put my name on it.
Brilliant. Now we've got the latest investment here, Adrian.
Yeah, we bought this 2 years ago. I didn't actually buy it. My youngest, Samuel. Actually,
how old is he?
He's 14, but 2 years ago he put his name on the dotted line, so we gave him the opportunity to actually do that. So so we call it our Sam's machine.
Well, this is Sam's machine, and I've heard off the grapevine that you've actually ordered another Mazak.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we bought an Integrex J200.
J200S.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. I'm getting old, you see, and it's all catching up with me as we go on. But no, we've got to keep going and keep the new technology coming in, and that's very important, I think.
And now will the J200 Integrex change your business, Adrian?
Well, because it's got smooth on, we've actually gone for the latest controller, Gio, and we think it's going to change the dynamics of the actual business basically for the younger generation coming forward that's in our business. What were the new apprentices that we have? So we do take on apprentices, and we want to try and train a new generation of engineers for UK and British engineering.
What a video.
That's fantastic, isn't it? Who's the good-looking guy that kept appearing in it?
The new apprentice.
Was he an apprentice?
Oh, well,
I've
it
never
looks
seen.
like.
I've seen apprentices, but I've heard of double manning as well. But this guy was running 27 machines.
He never scrapped anything, though, would you believe?
Oh dear.
What a story, though.
Well, that's the thing, and it's really emphasising their faith in Mazak.
And they've just bought another machine as well, haven't they? What was it?
The J200S Integrex.
The J200S. We're going to go back there and look at that when it's been installed.
Why have they invested in that?
Multitasking machine, so they're going to be able to do more faces on parts in one hit, basically, aren't they?
And with the Integrex as well, they can feed round bar and they can make prismatic parts, fifth axis, and multiple parts, whether that be high production, low volume. It gives them a lot more flexibility, and they're continuously evolving as a business and always investing in the latest technology.
And don't forget, if you want to see that guy in your machine shop as well, you can contact us.
Yeah, I think he was very good.
Yeah, we've come in a minute.
There he is in the background. You're hilarious. Anyway, next up, TDT have grown phenomenally over the recent years in order to keep pace with new products and developments. The business has just recruited a new sales director, so Joe travelled to Rugby to find out more.
Okay, so I've travelled to Rugby today. I'm here at TDT Machine Tools and they've got a new recruit. Let's go meet him. Morning, gents. How are we?
Yeah, pretty good, thank you.
You got some good news for us.
We have indeed, yes. We've got our new sales director here with us today.
And Phil, you excited to be here?
I'm looking forward to the opportunity of painting the UK green and grey with feelers.
Is it a big opportunity?
It's a fantastic opportunity. It's a brand that I'm just looking forward to re-establishing in the UK, and working with Simon and his expansion plans that he's got here. It's a fantastic opportunity. Been looking forward to it.
And a lot of investment recently in the Mac exhibition and bringing in a sales director and other personnel.
That's right, yes, yeah. We've got a 2-3 year plan. We know where we want to be, and we're going to do everything we can to get there.
And that's selling Feeler and all the other brands you represent.
Yeah, Feeler's an interesting brand. It's well known in the UK. We need to get it back to where it should be.
Okay, and Phil, good luck with your new appointment. I'm sure it'll go well.
And I'll be seeing you plenty of times, hopefully, to do a lot of these videos.
Yeah, so thanks, Joe. Now, TDT Machine Tools, why the name change?
I think it's a good move, actually. They're a TDT technology. We've known them for many, many years. They used to sell ancillary equipment, and they still do. But TDT Machine Tools, it's what they do. They do sell machine tools, and lots of them. And obviously, they're growing. Mac was brilliant. They sold 3 machines on the back of Mac, and they were expecting a lot more as well. So that more than paid for itself. Tim Stell joined them at Mac, and obviously they've got a new sales director as well.
So talk to us about the new sales director. Why such an investment?
Well, Phil Terry comes with a big pedigree. He's sold a lot of machine tools in the Midlands in particular. In fact, he's sold over 700 machine tools in the Midlands, predominantly with a Fanuc control. The Feeler has got a Fanuc control, amongst others, but predominantly a Fanuc control. So it's a good fit, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a good. Phil is 154. That's why he sold so many. No, I joke. I jest.
And so what are your personal thoughts on the company then?
Well, TDT aside, Feeler is a very good machine. You get a lot of bang for your buck with the machine. It's a crowded market, but there's definitely room for Feeler. I know they've been in the UK for quite some time. There is an install base already, but yeah, TDT will grow from that. On top of that, they've got all the other brands they represent, but they've got a good infrastructure as well now. They're taking on apps guys, they're taking on more service guys, as you need when you're growing a company.
Yeah, of course. Well, worth getting in touch. So now, talking about machining, you've got to watch this. Colin is out doing what he does best, predicting productive parts, all the P's or something like that. So when we come back, we've also got an Apprentice of the Week and an amazing special offer from XYZ.
Cycle Time Challenge.
Guys, this is slight tap. What the guys at Paragon
Improvement.
Productivity of the week challenge.
Productivity Improvement Challenge, yeah. PIC. So what they did at Paragon Premium... What I want this week is Improvement and Productivity Challenge. So you're going to guess how much the process is improved by in percentage terms. There's a lot of P's in there, and that doesn't help because we're at Paradigm Precision Products. No, we're not. Guys, this is now take 39 because I'm trying to get the words right because it's all the P today and that doesn't help either. But we're at Paragon Precision Products and we keep going even though everyone in the background is laughing. So it's not a cycle time challenge, it's a product performance process improvement, so PPPI. And if you didn't buy it, you can still get a refund. Anyway, moving on quickly. So we've got this component here. It doesn't look too difficult really. Nice bit of threading, etc. But when you get a close up, now I'm relying on Chris now, there's a keyway in there and you've got some grooving behind that. Really, really intricate and a nice difficult material. From memory it's a 316 or 318. Anyway, they're doing that on a L32 from memory on a Citizen. Great machine, working really, really well. But as you all know, bird's nesting is always a problem. So what the guys at PPP, I'm not going to say it all again because I'm going to get stuck for words. What they've got is an LFE, an L20 LFE, low frequency vibration machine, stops the bird's nesting. So they've got confidence that this will run pretty much unmanned 24/7. So what's it done? It's improved their performance in terms of production times and things like that. So the cycle times haven't come down, but the productivity has. So can you guess, percentage-wise, how much productivity has gone up? That's it, I've done it. Take 39, we managed to dodge a fours. Back to you guys in the studio. Production, oh, I'm trying to think of the right word, productivity. Productivity.
I have no words, Colin. That was priceless.
All the P's. Perfect, priceless.
Yeah, kind of. And there was a lot of beats on
Poor
it.
performance.
Yeah, oh my God, I don't know if you can say that. We might beat that one out as well. So, but talk me through this. You know, tell us a little bit more about how they've improve their performance.
Product performance, I don't know what
You can't even do it.
Basically, using the LFE L20, so there's no bird's nesting, so they can run that machine 24/7. So while the cycle time hasn't come down, the productivity, they can produce it much longer, so the performance, productivity's gone up almost. Well, you need to guess, I nearly said it, how much it's gone up for.
Oh,
that was close.
That was a belter. Make sure you add your comments on the productivity improvements in the comments box below. And remember, you need to subscribe to be able to comment and to get involved. Coming up now, back-to-back Apprentice of the Week and that very special offer that I keep harping on about from XYZ.
So, Apprentice of the Week this week on Swarf and Chips. I've got two gentlemen here. Firstly, let's start with you, Elan. Can you just tell us how long you've been doing your apprenticeship here at JJ Hardy?
About 3 months.
And how are you getting on? What do you like about it?
Like being able to do stuff with your hands and learning about the machines.
Do they treat you well, eh? Does Andrew keep
yeah.
looking after you?
Yeah.
And what about yourself, Jackson? Tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been here?
I've been just over a year now, and I've really enjoyed it. I've learned loads of new skills and that, different machines.
Do you get to work all the machines?
I try. The new ones, they're a bit, obviously they're new.
And do you guys go on like a day release for your college as well, or are you full-time here?
Day release.
Day release, 1 day a week. Okay, well we got a special prize for you as part of the Swarf and Chips Apprentice of the Week feature. I'd like to bring in your colleague here. Do you want to just say a few words for us and what you think these guys have achieved?
I mean, in the short space of time, they haven't half helped, especially with the work around JJ Hardy's. And I must admit, they're more computer tech than we ever were. So if ever there's a future, these are the lads.
Does that mean that you're going to get made redundant?
I'll be gone in a few years. These are well taken over.
Well, it's fantastic that we've got this prize for them here both, which is obviously sponsored by High4 Work Holding here. It is an apprentice kit. Do you want to just open one up so we can see what's included? Look at that. There's no excuse for scrap now, is there? So you've got micrometers, vernier calipers, clocks, gauges, rules, pens, and even feeler gauges. It will do, absolutely. And So don't forget, you can also be involved in Apprentice of the Week. If you've got apprentices at your place and you want to get them on the show and they're doing a good job, just like these two guys are here, then obviously contact us at Swarf and Chips. That's it from me at JJ Hardy. So we're at XYZ Machine Tools in Nuneaton, and we're here to tell you about a special offer currently running on 3 of their machines. Gio, hit us with the first one.
The XYZ Mini Mill 560 HD stands for heavy duty, 560 in the X-axis, the stroke, 12 tool stations, Siemens control, very small footprint, and it's unusual to have an heavy duty machine with box guideways for a mini mill, Paul.
Yeah, of this size of machine with box guideway construction, pretty impressive. Okay, then hit us with machine number 2.
The 710 is the big brother to the 560, so effectively it's just slightly larger, but it's got 24 tool stations on this machine, Siemens control, you can get larger components on, heavier components.
It's got a side mount tool change on it, that's where you get a faster tool change as well. And then the third machine, which isn't actually currently here, but is available in this promotion. Tell us about that one.
Well, the 1020 illustrates XYZ's range, and you know, if you're looking to do larger components or you're looking to accommodate for lots of different components or different setups on the machine bed, this gives you that flexibility, if you like. Again, with Siemens control, 24 tool stations, 8K spindle speed.
And it's just over a metre, I think, in the X-axis. And these deals are running while stocks last. So they're on special offer, the 3 machines that we mentioned, 2 of which is behind us here, so you can see the actual machines that are available. Back to the studio. Well done, mate.
So before we talk about XYZ, I just want to ask you a question, Paul, in terms of how do we get involved with Apprentice of the Week?
Well, you can contact us via the website mtdcnc.com if you've obviously got an apprentice and they're doing a good job and they're working hard and they deserve to be on the show, then yeah, contact us via mtdcnc.com.
There's not a bad thing in congratulating someone for doing a good job.
No,
and there's not.
In recent years, we're seeing a lot more apprentices in companies, aren't we? Most companies you go in, there are apprentices now, which is great news.
And they're our future.
They are.
Yeah, definitely. So what's this special offer?
You go.
Well, XYZ have got a range of HD machines on offer, heavy duty, and it's unusual to see heavy duty machines for such small machines, but box guideways. And you know, you don't usually see XYZ promoting special offers, so you know they sell so many of these machines, so you know there's not many of them left. So once they've gone, they've gone. You've got to get them ordered, Lindsay.
Small machines, bigger machines, Siemens control. Yeah.
Who are they appealing to?
Subcontract engineers, original equipment manufacturers, anyone that is cutting metal that wants a heavy duty machine, then here's an opportunity, but be quick because they won't be there for long.
Thank you. So remember, you too can get involved with Apprentice of the Week, Feature of the Week or Cycle Time Challenge by contacting us via the website mtdcnc.com. So to conclude this week's activity, here's Gio at Powerkut looking at this week's application of the week.
Linz, wait 1 minute. Before we go to the Powerkut video, we did a full solution at Powerkut. Now, from the machine tool, the work holding, the cutting tool and the tool holders. So when you see this video and the full application, if you at home think that you can make this component in a better way, comment below. We want to hear how you would make such a component.
Thanks, Gio.
We're looking at this component for the A380 and how it's manufactured, but we're going to look at every single process from the machine tool, the work holding, the cutting tools and the tool holders. So Paul, how have we made this component?
First of all, we started off with our machine, which is the Mazak VTC 800. Then we had the vacuum table. We went for a large capacity table so we could actually fit multiple parts on. Then the tool holder, we went to Hamer and they sorted out new tool holding for us because we were having issues with our old tool holding. And then the most important thing was the cutting tools from MA Ford. Rob Parrott did an excellent job on working with our team here to design custom-made tooling to create a beautiful part just like this. And as you can see on the form, no chatter, no noise, clean, perfect every time. Then the real problems come in is when you look at the intricate part on the inside. A lot of machine in time is taking out a lot of the material. Rob worked with us again to create some special cutters to create the radius at the same time as well, taking out the vast material.
And with the work holding, the vacuum unit that you're using for this, you're nesting these components into the vacuum plate, and you're doing op 1 and op 2. It's done in 2 operations?
Done in 2 operations, so we have 2 parts side by side. So every time we open the doors, we've got a completed part.
Now the flatness of this component is a big consideration.
Yes, the flatness is critical on this part, as you can imagine. You don't want your cup of tea rolling everywhere. So with using the vacuum table, that is the key, to hold the part down to the table to allow us to machine this nice and flat.
And in regards to partnerships, and we're discussing the old process here from the machine tool, work holding, cutting tools and tool holders. How imperative is it to get every aspect right?
It's imperative to have it from the start, which is the cutting tool, the tool holder and the machine. So you need a total package, and that is the key thing with any productivity now, is to try and get everybody on board. And Mazak were very good. They sent the engineers out to assist. Hamer, same again, they sent the guys down. And MA Ford, Rob was excellent.
So this really illustrates again that, you know, you can't have a weak link. If you've got a weak link, you won't get the productivity gains.
That's precisely it. If you haven't got everybody on board, you're only as good as your weakest link. And if you've got a weak link, it's going to let you down.
Thank you for watching this week's Swarf and Chips, and there's loads of opportunities for you to get involved in, so please do. Now, next week's Swarf is quite an interesting one. Reason being is it is about a product that a lot of people require engineering firms, but then as soon as we mention it, their eyes glaze over. It is finance, but we don't want you to shy away from this. We're going to be talking grants, we're going to be talking maybe tricky situations that people think, well, I couldn't get finance on that. We have your questions answered, so make sure you're watching the show. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and as we always say, keep those spindles turning.